Okay, greetings guys. I'm back. I'm hoping that I can get Krystle back on with me. It seems like I would have thought to at least check my DMs, but I did not think. Hey Jamaica, will she be able to come back on? Because I had to take that call at the same time. Like my phone has been just blowing up. That's why I kept thinking when we were losing her, I thought that it was actually me that was causing the disconnect, because I was thinking I was freezing up, but it does look like there was a problem with the Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. So let's see. Okay, she's about to come back in. Thanks y'all for returning as well. This has just been a different type of interview, but I appreciate you all staying on and, just showing love. And I appreciate Krystle for coming back on with me as well. Well, I'm accepting the request, but it seems like it's not going through. Let's see how it's not going. It may be something going on with Instagram, because it's not allowing me. I'm accepting her request, but it's like it's not. Yeah, and now it says she's unable to join. Y'all, this Mercury retrograde. There we go.
Girl,
Okay.
fancy. I apologize. I don't know what's going on with this Wi-Fi, these phones. I wanted to cry. I was like, maybe we could go live from Kalexis. I don't know what's going on.
It's Mercury retrograde. I think that's what it is. But and look, I don't even remember exactly where we left off. We were talking about challenges, weren't we?
We was talking about the challenges, and I was saying how, not having the information, and you were saying you don't know what you don't know, And
right.
So we was talking about that. And I think for me, just not knowing what to do, or, having all the information and all the resources, that was a real challenge for me.
Right. And that's what I was about to ask about networking, because we do have our event on November the 3rd, which is a networking experience, a virtual networking experience. But I wanted to know, how has networking played a part in your success? Like, has that been an element?
I think networking is very important, especially when you have a business. My business personally, I grew my business on social media, and I've met a lot of my business colleagues, business friends through social media. And because of that, we've been able to, share information, share resources, and basically help each other grow. So I would say networking is crucial.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. So, what type of woman, woman, would you say would shop at Kalexis? Like, who would you say you all are for?
I feel like we have something for everyone, to be honest. We have anywhere from your chill pieces. If you're a woman that likes to kind of chill, be laid back, not really doing too much, we have the chill looks. If you're a woman that likes to get dressed up and go out and be sexy, we definitely have the sexy pieces. And I think, if you have something special that's coming up, we have those special classy pieces as well. I would say we definitely cater to class, sexiness, and just, women that's really confident in who they are. So that's what we cater to.
Right. And just circling back, I know you mentioned like this kind of started with you getting some merchandise where you said the material just wasn't up to par. Mm-hmm. I know that can be tricky for you all. So do you have any tips, like as far as just selecting vendors?
Yes, I can definitely share some tips. And this is just because, I've, learned all of this through the years. But I would say, when you're getting a vendor, and, I know a lot of people have these vendor lists and all of that, and that's cool. You can do that. But I always say, do your own research, do your own work, because that way you know what you like. You know, just because something works for somebody else, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you and your business. So I would say when you are looking for vendors, you obviously, you know, make an order. Just make the order. The items come in. When the items come in, you definitely want to check for the quality. Quality is so important when it comes to the fashion industry. I feel like when I first started, I was just ordering stuff. I didn't know what I was buying. I didn't know anything about reading content. I didn't know, you know, nothing about material and all of that. Now when I shop, I'm looking at content. I'm looking to see if it has stretch, because I know a lot of my ladies that shop at Kalexis, they tend to be curvy and curvy like me, you know, so a lot of people's bodies are going to be different. So I would say you're going to make sure you need to read the content. You know, when the items come in, if the quality is good, that's probably a vendor I would shop with again. You know, there's no magic vendor list that you have to shop with in order to be successful. What happens is it's really what you make of the item itself, because a lot of times these items come in and they may look like nothing on the hanger, but when you put it on, it's a hit. So back to the question, you want to go and look at the quality. Look at the quality. If the quality is good, then you can shop with that vendor. I wouldn't recommend shopping with, you know, any of these vendors that's Alibaba or whatever that's called. I wouldn't recommend shopping with those. You know, shop with legitimate manufacturers, because a lot of times if you buy cheap, you get cheap clothing. You get what you pay for.
Sorry, look, I'm out here with kids and everything today, but we're going to get this interview done. And I agree with you about the vendors. And as I was looking at your site, and I was like, for one, you had a lot of stuff sold out. Everything I was looking at was sold out already.
Girl, everything is sold out. They may have some smalls on the site, but pretty much every time I drop new arrivals, the celebs are on the website checking out as soon as I add the items. So yeah. We're rolling.
Yeah, they must be out of medium to large, just because it was like everything I looked at, I was like, dang, that's already gone. But you have some really nice items. And I just wanted to know, as my last question, like, how do you know what's going to be, you know, what's going to pop? Because oftentimes, like you said, we can look at things and see them on the hanger, and they just look like any old thing. But then once you put it on, it's a totally different transformation.
Now, I'm going to be very honest, Fancy. There are times when I think something's going to be a hit and I buy a lot and it may not do a whole lot. But now I've gotten to the point where I know my audience. I know what they want. I know what they want to see. So usually I'll know if it's going to be a hit or not when I see it. Anything that's you know, going to be something that's cute, something that's eye-catching, you know, something that may be fitted, you know. I know my women and I know what they want to buy. So I can pretty much tell what's going to be a hit. Like, I posted an outfit last night. I knew it was going to sell out before it even hit the website, and it did. So I can tell, you know, and you have to develop that over time. You know, when you first start, you may not know what's going to be a hit and what's not going to be a hit, but over time you will learn your audience and know what they want. And I think that's important. To know who you're shopping for.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Krystle, for taking the time out to speak with me. I'm gonna see about also transcribing this interview, just because I know we had so much other stuff going on, so we can get you on the website. Because you gave like a lot of information, and I think that's gonna be very beneficial to those. I saw like quite a few people on here. I guess maybe they were dropping their websites, but they need to be trying to learn from you. So thank you for taking the time out to speak to us, and I wish you all the best, and you have a great day.
Thank you so much, Fancy. I appreciate it. You and Swagger Magazine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.